Hello, Weebs and Normies. Welcome to the Anime Club. I'm Graham.
And I'm George.
All right, George. Jujutsu Kaisen has been so amazing. I am a little bit worried that we're going back to Itadori, and I will just be like, the second I see him, I'm going to be like, no, why? I don't like Itadori very much. I mean, he's fine, but like, he's so freaking boring compared to some of the other characters we've been dealing with, man. So I hope it's more Sukuna than it is freaking Itadori.
I think, I mean, they left it on kind of a good wrap up last episode. I think we've seen the last of the flashback, and we're going back to now the main characters. I think it's gonna start slow. Like I've seen a couple comments kind of allude to that as well, and then also just like the fact that they're gonna need to build stuff up, right? Like they can't go straight into 100%, otherwise just won't work as well. So I have a feeling for a couple, maybe 2, 3, maybe even 4 episodes, it's gonna start be a little slow and then start to ramp up. But
Okay.
if it gets as good as these past few episodes have been, I'm totally okay with that. I'm okay with a little bit of build up so that we can have the payoff later. I'm
At least
totally
make the build
okay.
up good, Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, you can do good build up.
Hey man, at this point, I totally relinquish my mind to the author at this point. I am gonna let them take me on a ride because frickin' the movie and these first few episodes have been a total joyride. So they've gained my confidence at this point. I hope I'm not disappointed and end up taking this back, but at this point I'm ready to go, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should have a little bit more faith. They have done quite a bit of good stuff in this season and in the movie. So you're making a good point. That's compelling. I'll give it that. Yeah, I mean we've had some ups and downs, and so, or rather it was downs and then ups. So we'll see how this goes. I'll hold my breath until we see what happens. So
sure. All right. Well, let's kick it off then.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh wow.
It's not. We're still in the flashback. Jeez, he's completely powered up, dude. Episode 29, premature death. Oh boy, dude. His mind's snapping.
Yeah. Frick.
Clapping still. Oh boy, dude.
I really got to him, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh no. We don't see this guy in the future. I feel worried.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're right.
All right. All right.
What is that animation?
Yeah, how do you stop that?
Oh
Oh,
boy.
frick. Or eliminate mankind. Oh.
Oh.
Hmm. Yeah, that's the third thing.
Hearing the clapping right now. Oh, dude.
わからないんです。呪術は非術師を守るためにあると考えていました。
Dude, I don't know.
私の中で非術師の価値のようなものが揺らいでいます。
That's
Wow.
totally changed, dude.
弱者ゆ
まだその段階じゃない。非術師を見下す君、それを否定する君。これらはただの思考された可能性だ。どちらを本音にするのかは君がこれから選択するんだよ。
Dang, that's sad, man. Sad that he chose that path then.
じゃあね。
Yeah.
Ah, Geto.
今は
The bags under his eyes.
ナナミ
Yeah.
任務はサトルが引き継いだ。もうあの人一人でよくないですか。
No.
術師という。これは何ですか。
何とはこの二人が一連の事件の原因でしょう。
違います。
Oh, those are those girls he rescued.
Yeah.
Oh, what a thing to say, man.
非術師を見下す君、それを否定する君。どちらを本音にするのかは。
皆さん、一旦外に出ましょうか。
君がこれから選
Wow.
択するん
The
だ。
symbolism with one candle burning out right now is amazing.
Yes, I know. Oh,
That was it.
oh my
Geto,
God.
dude.
No, sentenced to death. Geto, what have you done?
Dude.
ないね。残念ながら。
重ねて一応。なんで？
He feels so at ease with himself.
あ、五条？ゲトいたよ。そう、新宿。やだよ。殺されたくないもん。
Dude, this is just heartbreaking, man. This is like
Yeah.
train wreck in action.
Yeah.
説明しろ。
Ugh.
親も。親だけ特別というわけにはいかないだろう。それにもう私
Wow.
の家族はあの人たちだけじゃない。意味はある。意義もね。大義ですらある。ええよ。傲慢だな。ああ！君にならできるだろう、サトル。人にはできやしないと言う。
Jeez. Wow, what a freaking line.
Seriously.
五条サトルだから最強なのか、最強だから五条サトルなのか。もし私が君になれるのなら、この馬鹿げた理想も地に足がつくと思わないか。
Jeez.
Yeah.
Do it. You could have ended it here and now.
殺したければ殺せ。それには意味がある。
Oh, dude.
Gojo.
Frick, man. That's. Oh.
Frick, dude.
Oh, jeez.
His best friend, man.
それだ。
ゲト様。
よく見てなさい。揃っているな。
各支部長、代表役員、会長、その他太客お揃いで。
Tokyo.
He's gonna annihilate them, I think.
よろしければ壇上へ。そう、あなたです。さて、改めて。猿は嫌い。私に従え。それが。
He's the clapping dude is so good.
猿ども。
Oh, I love that audio effect. And it's like, you know, broken up clapping.
Yeah.
っていうか、何その顔。
そっくりだなと。
めぐみ帰ってきた。もう俺たちは用済みで、二人でよろしくやってるってことだろ。
君、本当に小一？まあいいや。
He's lived a whole life.
のこと知りたくなったの聞いて。頑張ってね。強くなってよ。僕に置いていかれないくらい。
Hmm.
Wow. He said strong enough to keep up with me. Is Megumi that potentially that strong?
Maybe.
当たり前でしょ。何言ってんのあんた。
Ah,
じゃあ先生。起きた。
ちょっとその椅子高いやつでしょ。
呼びつけといて居眠りしないでくださいよ。あ、クリ、次俺な。何笑ってんすか。別に。
Okay. That was
Wow.
good. That was good.
That was really good.
It was.
I liked how believable Geto's descent into madness and evil was.
Yeah.
And I loved, like, the story itself was, like, good, but it became great with all the, like, additional symbolism. I loved the audio cues that they added throughout this episode. Wow.
Yeah.
That took it from, like, a good to a great episode, I think. I really love stuff like that, personally.
Yeah. There's There's a big debate in the anime manga community, you know, maybe not super big, but decently big, where a lot of people will say, like, well, manga is better. Like, it's better to read the source material because it's more closer to the author's intention and stuff like that, and it's more pure. And anime has, like, potentially changes, or even if it's an adaptation, the manga is like higher quality drawings and whatnot. There's a lot of, like, debate. I'm on the side of, I love manga. I read One Piece every week. I've read One Piece for the last 20 years at least. And, like, I love manga. And but there's just something special that anime can do that isn't found in manga or a lot of other mediums, and which is also why I like video games, because I think video games does something even more than what kind of TV type of media can do. And so, yeah, like that, like the music and the animation, the pacing, they can, like, set the pace in an anime. Like, when you're reading a manga, the pace is set by your reading speed and the page flip. So, you know, this being able to slow you down, that's why, like, when I thought about, I was talking to one of the TAC community members about the girl who was killed, the vessel who was killed, and it seemed like their kind of perspective on the character was kind of more like, oh yeah, like, they're fine, like, they're a character, but they had read the manga. And I thought to myself, what an interesting experience, what a different experience you would have with that character if you just had, you know, those, like, scenes where she was in the aquarium and at the beach and stuff. They kind of really slowed it down and, like, played piano, and you saw her and it was beautiful colors, and you just, like, really kind of had a moment there with the character. You don't really, in a manga, that could be 3 pages, 2 pages, and you just flip through, you go, okay, I see it, got it. She went to the aquarium, right? Like, you have such a different experience, and I agree with you 100%. You can only have achieved that, the sound effect of the clapping and how they utilize that, and, you know, just the timing of everything, and, you know, I think it's only something that can be found in the anime and not necessarily in the manga. Even though the manga is great, I think the anime can really elevate it to the next level.
Yeah, man, this was great. I always wondered, how does he go from, you know, A to Z? And my biggest worry was that they were going to show it in a way that it's just like, oh, he ended up being the bad guy just because they needed a bad guy, right? But no, he really, and that other special grade sorcerer, like, I thought she was going to be the catalyst that pushed him over the ledge, but she wasn't. She just showed him, like, look, you're at a crossroads here, and it's up to you to choose, and whichever choice you make. And he tried to hold on, but try as he may, he just couldn't. He couldn't come back.
That candle was far spent. Right?
He couldn't come back from what he had seen with all those people rejoicing the death of the vessel, the star vessel, and then what happened to those little girls in his village and everything. Like, it was just too much.
Yeah.
And I like that in a way, like, I don't agree with his methods at all, but, like, I like that I can understand now where he's coming from and why he's opted to do this. And it was all presented very understandable, like a very understandable way, in the sense that you can, like, empathize or sympathize rather with his, like, motivations, even though you don't necessarily agree with it. But yeah, no, I thought that was great. And it looks like this is it. This is the last of the flashbacks.
Yep.
We're now officially back to the original crew.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's I like that she kind of I it's impossible to know her exact mentality, but I like to imagine that she knew no matter what she said, he was going to make a choice, and it wasn't necessarily a choice that she could push him into. It was going to be something that he had to arrive on his own. And so, she couldn't condemn him there, right? Because if she would have known what he had picked, I doubt she would have let him go. But, she let him say, hey, you have to make your choice now. And fortunately, he made
the different paths, all the symbolism, like the two candles, there was like multiple shadows.
Amazing.
It was done so great.
And then the one shadow, the two shadows to the one.
Yeah. And then like the clapping had switched in his mind, but it was still there, like kind of showing how much he hated monkeys, right? But it was like more kind of like determined in a way because he'd like seized control and wow, freaking Geto. Amazing. Man, like I like him. I like him as a character. I hate his motivations and what he's doing, but I've really come to like him as a character, man.
Yes. I think this is such a stark contrast with how they conveyed Geto's, like, just the way that they've conveyed his backstory and his transition and his character, and the information conveyance of Geto's history up until now has been so masterfully done. And it's just so bizarre that they handled, like, I saw some of the comments we got in season 1 of being like, oh, you don't like, they're how they're developing the characters, or like things are out of nowhere, or maybe you're not paying attention enough, or they mentioned it here or there. We're not infallible when it comes to watching the show. We're going to miss stuff. We're not going to see stuff. But if you're doing things in a show where people aren't catching them well enough, and then trying to have like disjointed payoffs later for character backstories and motivations, I mean, you're just doing a poor job of conveying that. And maybe that was on us. Sure, in certain instances it could have been. Or maybe it was just the show not doing a good enough job of properly building up characters, explaining who they are and their motivations and their backstory, and then paying it off later. Because they clearly did a wonderful job here with Geto. Like, this was clearly masterfully done. And they just, I did not see this level of execution and pacing and consistency in the first season. It was just not there.
I wonder how much of that is going back to what you're saying about manga versus anime, and how much that was like improper adaptation, and how much of that is the author just got better as like time went on, right?
Yeah.
And it's maybe likely a mixture of both. Yeah, I don't know. That would be interesting. If anyone's read the manga and wants to let us know, like how different is season 1 anime from, whatever section of the manga covers that. I'd be interested to know in the comments.
Yeah, I'd be really interested in hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, well, let's go back to our season 1 crew, to the OG cast.
Hooray.
And let's see where this goes. Another thing I wanted to point at though is like now Geto's fully come on his own, and he's got the blindfold, right? Like
Gojo.
I think Gojo, not Geto, yeah, Gojo. He like sees, I think you mentioned this like a little bit ago, that like he sees using cursed energy. And I think that's true. Like I think it's maybe to like not overwhelm him or something. I don't know, cuz like he was talking about earlier, he's managed to keep up infinity on perpetually, and then he's using his reverse curse energy to refresh his mind. And so he's going to have this like cycle of spend and rejuvenate, and all that. So I wonder if he's like ascended beyond that somehow to like the Geto we know and see now.
Gojo.
Where I keep saying Geto, yeah, Gojo. To the Gojo now that's like maybe just sees the world through cursed energy at this point.
Yeah, I've always liked Gojo as a character. Like, he was a cool, kind of fun, quirky character with a cool power. But I really, I've arrived at, the moment where a lot of people are just really obsessed with Gojo. He's, super popular. Probably one of the most popular characters in the series, in the, fandom. Yeah. So, I'm glad I've kind of arrived at that point as well, being I really, really like Gojo's character now. I think he is a stellar character. And so I'm excited now more than ever to see him in, the present day. And, kind of understand and sympathize him and understand him even more. So Let's just
Yeah.
hope the other 3 characters can keep up.
Yeah, dude, let's go. And Megumi, he said, speaking of keeping up, see if you can keep up with me. That
Ooh.
was crazy to hear, dude. To think, I mean, his dad was, if Gojo didn't have the crazy technique that he does, he was better than Gojo. Like, yeah, Gojo like has honed that and perfected it, and he's, you know, a lot of it is skill, but part of it is also just he was just born with like an OP power.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
So yeah, his dad was insane. His dad was also OP. So
It's
if
almost a
Megumi
little
can get there-
underwhelming seeing how strong Megumi is compared to how strong his dad was. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I'm
yeah.
almost expecting more at this point. I'm like, all right, I'm a little disappointed so far, Megumi. I want to see some more out of you.
Even Sukuna was able to tell that he's got something hidden in him. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I do
we'll
like
see
how
what
that
happens.
stuff has all tied together pretty nicely. So it's been good.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go.
All right,
Let's check the next episode.
sounds good.
何見んの？
ミミズ人間4。
誰が行くか。ワン、ツー、スリーも見てないし。
いきなり4からでもいけると思うけど。今回は一作目で登場した。
Oh my gosh, you're literally showing us a trailer of this made-up movie.
かわいそうなミミズ人間が流れ流れてたどり着いたキャンプ場に大学生
What
の
is
が来たとこ
this?
ろからその子とミミズ人間が恋に落ちる。
This is so dumb. I love it.
ケビンやめて。殺した
Kevin.
Oh, they have an earthworm child. What the frick?
テーマはズバリ。愛。
Oh my gosh.
She's like, what the fuck?
つまりは東堂葵と虎杖裕二が共に任務へと立ち向かう青い未来が存在しているということだがこれは確信だ
Bro, this guy's obsession with Itadori, man.
俺たちは惹かれ合うそうまさにディスティニー
いやだから非推薦者が同行するのは推薦者以外の術師三谷君を推薦したのは私たちだから
Oh my
彼が同行す
gosh.
るのは私たち以外の術師
Holy frick, he just got decimated.
He did.
ミスター東堂
He's
Oh
so depressed.
no. What has
He's
he
so
done?
depressed. That's hilarious, dude.
本当は連絡先とかも聞きたかったけど、私東京に越すの決まってたし。でもさっき虎杖君を見かけて、今の私ならもしかしたら。
Oh, that's cute.
え、優子。それって
He's got a crush on him.
つまりそういうことね。
そういうことです。
そこまで引き返してもらっていいですか？あざす、しくよろで。
Wow. Okay. She's helping her out.
私もし釘崎さんも虎杖君のことを。
ない。ベンチがランバダを踊っても。ない。実はこの子がカクカクしかじかで。
つまりそういうことか。
ええ、そういうことよ。
彼女はまずいないだろ
Oh my gosh.
う。急に
They're taking this so seriously, and I love it.
伏黒って女子の前でだけカッコつけてブラック飲むタイプ？
He's trying to
話を聞きたくて呼んだんだよな。
trying to look refined, man.
ちなみに好きなタイプとか。
Don't tell me.
背が高い子が好き
Don't tell me they call
Oh, that's
Todo.
true.
虎杖を召喚するわ。いいわね、優子。
Oh, frick.
What?
Come,
Got
why?
it.
Come, got it. All right.
虎杖、この子は。
小沢じゃん。
Oh,
You
frick.
recognize her? Yeah, let's go, man.
私だって私を選ばない人を選ぶ気なんてさらさらない。
I'm glad she has some sense of self-worth.
Yeah, that's nice.
またさ。じゃあね。
Ah, this is the picture time.
また
Mm-hmm.
な。
Oh no.
What happened? I want to know what happened.
そうだって。
Episode 30. That's how it is.
All right. That was cute. That was fun.
Yeah.
京都側の調査を歌姫に頼みたい。
Utahime. Gotta remember her name.
内通者はメカ丸
No.
ああいたいたノートの提出今日まで
No, it's not her. Okay.
グツがハエや蚊のようなサイズだとしたら
そっか。そういうのもありか。
Dude, that would make it a perfect spy. Literally a
Yeah.
fly on the wall.
I feel like this isn't it though.
来たか。
やられたわね。
でも逆に。
これでメカ丸で確定かしら
This is where they thought he was. Where he told them.
He fed them wrong information.
相変わらずカビ臭くて嫌になるね。もう敵なんだからちょっと
Oh,
殺しちゃおうよ。
his scar isn't on his neck. It's up here. It's on his forehead.
今回はダメだ。縛りを破った時、私たちにいつどんな災いが降りかかるかわからない。
Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. He has a scar on his face. Like the one girl. Utihame, I think her name is.
Utahime?
Utahime?
それもそうだね。じゃあ始めようか。
So they're gonna
Wow.
try and kill him now.
Yeah,
He's
literally
he
just...
seems confident.
Oh.
I see.
俺のおもちゃだよ。
Oh man, I hope he's okay. I mean, he has been selling out a little bit, but
True. I think the other ones are gonna show up and maybe save him.
I just don't understand how he could possibly win.
Yeah. Oh.
逃げたか。
Oh, it was to flee.
今は狩りじゃなくて勝負がしたいんだよね。
Oh! I guess he doesn't need to be there to
Okay.
control stuff, right?
Yeah.
The big robot?
Wow.
Whoa.
だが帳とそれを下ろしたゲトに集中するには真人は危険すぎる。
Hmm.
まずはこいつを払う。
Yeah, right.
You think he'll
What?
do it? Yeah.
どうぞお気になさらず。
Freaking ghetto.
賞賛がある。
Really? This is some advanced tech. Oh,
Yeah.
battle data.
すべて見てきた。
Oh, okay.
He's seen it all. How many puppets does he have about?
重力チャージ1年。やっかれメカ丸。
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. He calculated the curse energy in terms of time. Wow.
Frick.
No way he did that, dude. That was too easy. There's no way
No.
he just killed him.
What was that time calculation he did at the end?
He's been storing up curse energy for all this time. And so he just spent a year of all that curse energy he's been building for one single attack.
Okay, I did not catch that. Wow. Wait, was he thinking
That's
about the blue
insane.
hair girl just before?
Uh-huh. He has a crush on her, dude.
Oh
He
my
likes her.
gosh, that's adorable. That's great. Oh, interesting. Okay.
So he's also going to tell Gojo about some plan that they have. He's like a double agent almost.
Yeah, well,
So he wasn't-
he did what he needed to do to get his body fixed,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And so he did sell out some information to them. But
Yeah.
he's planning on, turning that into a positive, I guess, by he's been getting information from them, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
very cool.
Well, there's no post-credit stuff. Seems like
Let's
there's
see.
still a bit left, maybe.
No. Not a
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, that
What it
was
is.
that's cool.
was
I
good.
don't think Mahito, I think, is the curse's name. I don't think he's dead though. That would seem way too easy.
He's so strong and he's so freaking weaselly, man. He can
Yeah.
get out of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I doubt he's been damaged too much. And I mean, Geto wouldn't want to lose him anyways. He's extremely valuable, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he can almost do
Interesting.
what Geto can, but to humans. What Geto can do to curses, he can kind of almost do to humans. It's not a 1-to-1, right? But it's decently
Yeah.
close.
It's similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it was good. It was a good episode.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go straight you know, we've been going up, and I thought it was gonna just boom, but no, it's like already when this within this one episode, it was able to create enough intrigue. So
Yeah.
I guess
A
we'll
couple
see what
twists and
comes
turns
next.
too. They had a couple of
Yeah.
like double twists again. They show really is starting to get into the whole double twist thing. So very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he must have been working on this freaking robot for a long time.
It did kind of
Crazy.
throw me off a little bit that he's got like a 200 years
Super
in the future
secret.
style mech. But
Yeah.
I mean, all right, it is what it is, I suppose. So I'll just let it go.
Yeah.
Just assume.
I guess
that
his
makes
one
sense.
puppet, his like main puppet, is like crazy advanced too. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, but it's not as
like,
advanced as like being in a holodeck style freaking pop up digital windows
Yeah,
super
100%.
mech. A little different.
100%. Yeah, no, it is way different. But all right,
good?
it was good. It was good enough to keep me want to keep
Yeah.
me hooked and want to see what comes next.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't have much more to say besides just this.
Yeah, I think it was good. It's good.
Okay, awesome. Well, hopefully you guys like this reaction. If you want to see it completely uncut, check out our Patreon. We also have some other reactions going on. Frieren, Soza no Frieren. People have
That's
been
right.
liking that. And Gurren Lagann, if you guys want to check that out. But we'll see you guys next time.
Everybody.